Hello, today I'll be talking about my documentary in a bit more detail. This is like the standard setup for the interview throughout the whole documentary. Kept the location of the interview the same camera angle, just to keep it all looking a bit more professional rather than loads of different locations dotted around. The setup was just a bike, workshop, and then Zach in front of the camera. Looks quite good, I think, and yeah, that's all the way through. At the start he just introduces himself, title, and then starts riding. Overall, I think the riding is quite interesting to watch, as it's something maybe not a lot of people have seen, unless you're interested in the sport, and then you'll have seen a lot before. But yeah, I'll skip the interviews because they all look the same. Try to use a variety of different shots and camera lenses to keep the riding different, like fish eyes and then 20mm lens, just to make it a bit more interesting to watch rather than just one viewpoint really. Yeah, keeps it flowing nicely. If I had more time and money, I'd possibly invest in a better tripod so I could do more pans, and then eventually a cable cam so you can follow the rider down one of the tracks. But unfortunately I didn't have the money for that, so I had to go with what I had. I tried to use a slow-mo here. Looks alright, but the camera doesn't shoot in that many frames per second to capture it properly, so that's a bit of a shame, but doesn't really take that much away from the riding. Luckily enough, I was already filming clips before, well, in summer, so it's some nice sunny shots rather than all the normal English weather. Looks a bit more green and vivid than grey and bleak, which keeps the video interesting as well. The reason Zach's riding with a friend is because he talks about riding with friends and how it makes it better. I did try and get him just on his own, but eventually a big part of the sport is being with your friends and out doing stuff, so I wanted to put that in. Let's get the interview again. Here, this whole section is a point of view section, which is quite interesting to watch with loads of different angles, and yeah, it just shows the riding really, rather than what you want it to look like. It's the real riding. Gives the interesting perspective of how the rider has to move his body and throw his weight around to get down the course. And eventually we tried some interesting angles on the handlebars, as you'll see. Yep. This is quite interesting as it shows how much the suspension is being used, and it does add another dimension to the video. Keeps it a lot more interesting than it would be normally, just with new angles and interesting things. Used several locations like a skate park to try and keep the riding more varied and show how Zach likes to ride everything. I feel it's a bit more interesting. If it was all just downhill, it wouldn't be as fun to watch. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of my video. Thank you for listening.